Valley Heights Mustangs Coach's Corner, a service of Performance Ag, The Citizen, State Banks, Mustang Motors, Parker Seed, Blue Valley Technologies, Route 77 Corner Stores, and Cottage Hill Ag Supply. With a history of success and a commitment to innovation, DeKalb Asgrow brands deliver consistent yield results that farmers can count on season after season. Parker Seed of Waterville can make sure your new crop year starts with the best seeds that have the proven performance for better yield potential. Let them provide the right seed for your environmental conditions to produce the most bushels per acre in your fields. Call Todd at Parker Seed at Waterville, 785-562-6687.
We know what it takes to be a successful producer. Hard work and strong values. Like you, we have roots in this community and want to see it grow. We're ready to meet your banking and lending needs with experts who understand crops, livestock, and equipment. We know your business and your values. Talk to us. Citizen State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
We're just making a living, making things grow.
Looking for a spot to refuel you or the whole team? Make the Route 77 Corner Store your ultimate pit stop. From Hunt Brothers Pizza and soft serve ice cream in Blue Rapids to hand-breaded fried chicken and fish in Waterville, fountain drinks, snacks, and sweet treats. Save on fuel with the Dino Pay app every time you hit the road. To take a break or stay on the go, let the Route 77 Corner Stores of Blue Rapids and Waterville fuel you up for your next road trip.
Agriculture is a tough job, but it's one we love. At Cottage Hill Ag Supply, our goal is to help take your operation to the next level. This is Darren Jacobson, and as a fellow farmer myself, I know how fast the ag industry can change. And Cottage Hill Ag Supply is here to help you with every option. From maximizing your planter and sprayer's efficiency to providing you with seed lines tested here locally, you can count on top quality products with expert service. Find us online or give me a call today to start growing your best with Cottage Hill Ag Supply.
Welcome into the Valley Heights Mustangs Coach's Corner program, joined today with Kenny Steinford, head coach of the boys basketball team. Coach, fell in a tough one Tuesday night to Clay Center, but I want to take you back to last Friday Chapman game. We were talking a little bit off air. It's easier said than done to know how to win, but just for the mentality of this team to, I'll put it this way, finally play in a close game. How important was that?
Well, it's huge. I've known all along that, that's going to be our next obstacle, is to learn how to win with a young team when you get in a close game. And, the first step is to get there, which we did Friday night and had our opportunities to win a close game, but, just didn't come out on top. But it is important that we learn how to get that done. And I thought our kids fought hard the whole game, and we put ourselves in positions in the end of the game to come out on top, and just some buckets didn't go, and we didn't get some key stops when we needed them, and it came up just a little bit short.
And this seems to be a reoccurring theme every time I chat with you, but I know the mentality of this team, still continuing to fight, still, keeping your head up even when the wins aren't coming. You're still seeing that here late in the season, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. This is an unbelievable team, to not have a win on the season and to fight night in and night out, and fight to the very end. And, I've had several coaches that have commented on that at the end of a ball game, just how hard they fight at the end and don't give up. And that means a lot. That's all I've asked these kids to do, is go out and compete every minute that they're on the court, and compete to the end. And that's what they've done. And I just, my hat's off to them. I really appreciate each and every one of them for what they have done.
And like we said, it's easier said than done to win, but when you talk about competing too as well, obviously dealing with high school boys, you know how that goes sometimes, and it's a good thing to see. Another thing, though, your team has kind of been bitten by that injury bug, sickness bug this season. So as you get ready for Frankfurt Friday, is everyone healthy?
Yes, we are finally healthy, and we're starting to get, our last one, I know Preston was kind of our last one, had been out with a finger issue, and he is back now, and starting working him into the lineup and getting more and more minutes each week. So anyway, yeah, we are healthy, and we'll be full, have our whole team there on Friday.
Good. That's the most important part, getting some of those valuable reps going into it. And talked about it, only a couple more games left here in the regular season, and I don't want to look too terribly far ahead, but, as you kind of do start looking at maybe next year, or, what you need to see in the summer. How important is it for, these kids to get into some of those, summer games, I guess? We used to play down at Clay Center, just get in the weight room and kind of be around ball for most of the year in order to improve.
Well, it's vital this year that we get involved. I know this last summer we spent a lot of our time in-house, knowing we were going to have a very young team, kind of teaching our values and what we, putting in our own offense and defensive type stuff, but this summer we've got to get into a summer league or get playing some more games through the month of June and July, whatever Keisha will allow, and definitely get the ball in their hands. It's important that happens this summer so they can play together and just keep growing as a team. They're a young team and they're going to be together next. Pretty much everybody's going to be here next year and a good chunk on the next couple of years.
And building that camaraderie, on the court chemistry too as well, so important and invaluable during that summer standpoint as you look to at the rest of the season. But what's one of the last keys you kind of want to teach the boys this year before the season ends?
Well, we always competing, and which is something you mentioned there, but we want to compete to the end and never give up. That's our one thing we talk about all the time is we never give up and we expect to win each time we step on the court. But I think defensively and we just need to continue to get better defensively and even on the offensive side. But our turnovers are killing us right now, and we've got to learn to value each possession, in the half court and keep the ball in our hands, and get a good shot at the basket and not turning the ball over. So, I think our biggest obstacle right now is just ball control, taking care of the basketball.
Yeah, it's tough I think we've talked about it, tough to score when you don't have the ball. And last one here for you, Kenny, before I let you go, but an opportunity, Frankfurt. You guys have already played them once this season. I'm going to have a chance to see you guys square off Friday night. What do you take away from the first time that you played them that you're going to try and implement into Friday night's game and try and slow down?
Well, anytime you go against Frankfurt, right now they're going to play hard and they're going to play good. And Coach Schreiner always has kids ready to play, and they're going to be aggressive. And Wes Anderson's a good basketball player, and he draws a lot of eyes to him. And when you do that, then other people become open, and we just got to make sure that controlling him, but also controlling everybody else, so we don't get beat by other people. Which, in my opinion, kind of happened last time we played him. We allowed others to step up and get themselves into double figures, which hurt us down the road. So I think just we're going to go play a very good Frankfurt basketball team that's going to be well prepared and ready to go.
Well, I know you'll get your team in the same boat and an opportunity to take on a little rival like we were talking about off air. Again, talking with Kenny Steinford, head coach of the Valley Heights boys basketball team. Kenny, I appreciate your time this season. We'll look forward to doing it one more time before the season ends, and we'll look forward to seeing you Friday night there in Frankfurt.
All right. Well, thank you, Max, and I appreciate you covering Mustang athletics.
Mustang Motors in Blue Rapids wants to get you into a new ride today, whether it be a car, van, truck, SUV, or even a new Hi-Sun side-by-side. Colby has it. And if it's not on the lot, they can find it. With easy financing options available and a warranty on everything that leaves the lot, you'll feel confident in your choice with Mustang Motors. Check them out online at MustangMotorsKS.com or stop by and check out what's on the lot in Blue Rapids. Mustang Motors, right on the highway, always right on the price.
This is Thad Argenbright with Performance Ag in Waterville, your Pioneer dealer. Our vision at Performance Ag is to deliver to you the very best in seed genetics from Pioneer, along with the best in service, which includes on-site seed treatment, direct delivery, and tender use. Call me, Thad Argenbright, at 785-313-3064 and find out why, with Pioneer from Performance Ag, you get more than a bag of seed.
This new year, you deserve better. Better internet, better speeds, and better service from a company that gives back to your community. Sign up for Blue Valley Technologies Fiber Internet and get 3 months free. Already a customer? Try a faster speed for 3 months at no extra cost. For more details, visit us at bluevalley.net or call 877-876-1228. Happy New Year.
Valley Heights Mustangs Coach's Corner, a service of Performance Ag, The Citizen, State Banks, Mustang Motors, Parker Seed, Blue Valley Technologies, Route 77 Corner Stores, and Cottage Hill Ag Supply.